Hey, what's going on, guys? It is TJ. I'm back playing some Grid 2. Hope you enjoyed the first episode. We're going to just jump.
Check your outstanding invites, and let's see if we can get some wins to excite the fans.
Okay, thank you. I don't really care. I think we'll just jump straight into some racing.
So, just like before, you've only been invited to one event.
Alright.
Face-off is a one-on-one, no-holds-barred charge for the line. There are no penalties for contact. Just remember, you can push hard, but so can they.
In my single player game, my non-let's play game, I've been like painting the cars, giving them some different paint, some different patterns and whatnot, some different liveries. That's what they're called. I won't be doing that. I don't want to bore you guys. If you want me to, I can do a video. Check it down in the comments. I will do a video on customizing cars and whatnot, because I can spend ages doing that. You know, put down some of my personal favorites and whatnot. At the moment, all my cars are going to be the same color, so. That's terrible. I always get that last. I've played a little bit since making the last episode. Progressed a little further into the game.
Great driving.
The more I play this game, the more I like it, really. It just gets better and better as you play. Yeah, the face-off, I don't know, I think it's one of my favourite personal race types, because, you know, it's just one-on-one. Sometimes it's the same car, sometimes it's different. You really gotta, if it's the same car, it comes down to skill.
Smooth out those turns and you'll be winning in no time.
Yeah, like now we're both missing Sylvia's.
Time going sideways. Use each drift to carry more momentum out of the corners.
Seem to be catching up on me in these parts. So that's what happened last time, wasn't it? Getting crashed on like the last corner, but I had to ruin a perfectly nice car. This is the car I'm going to personally be using most of the game.
Nice result, pal.
I'm going to be trying to use different cars as much as I can to show you guys how the cars do act. You know, they act differently. It's amazing how the cars will act in a different way. You know, if I'm racing this car, it drives completely different to if I was driving a muscle car. A classic muscle car drives different to a newer muscle car. Every car drives differently, handles differently. It's very well made. It all sounds differently. Amazing, really. The only thing about face-offs is that they can get a little boring once you get to this like final third race. You've done the track already a couple of times, especially with a smaller track like this. You learn the ropes and you start doing a little better. Dude was still right behind me though. I didn't crash in that last corner. Wow, that was good.
You just beat the Pacers at their own game on your first try. Not many drivers could say that.
I remember first playing this game, I was like, yeah, I'm definitely gonna do a let's play this game, but I wanted to play a little bit to get used to it. It did astound me the first time I played it.
Not only have you been invited back to race at more events, you've also been offered a chance to enter your first promotional event. Each of these will offer you a new challenge, so it's a great way to try out new styles of racing and raise your profile. Your driving has caught a manufacturer's attention. They like to loan you a new vehicle. Vehicle challenges allow you to win additional cars for your garage, which you can then use in other events. All you have to do is beat the target time, and the car is yours.
So there's other Nissan you can use. I personally don't like it as much. I like the Silvia better than the Fairlady, but it's all up to personal opinion. As I said, this car drives much differently to the Silvia. Not a lot. Same kind of, the Asian, that area of the world, bit of drift on it compared to American Muscle. There's pretty much a time attack event. Beat the time I get the car, so if you're a talented driver, if you've played many games like Need for Speed and possibly Grid 1, I would recommend going to a higher difficulty. Considering this is my first time playing a grid game, not my first time playing a racing game, first time playing a grid game, I'm on medium and I'm finding it quite easy. I'm not finding it too difficult. Yeah, I know it'll get more difficult, but I say if you're experienced, definitely choose the harder difficulty. Get a bit more of a challenge out of it. Racing games are always one to test people. Later levels, I will probably rage quit at least once. I wouldn't get surprised at all.
Way to go.
So I won this car now, so I'll probably use it for a face-off event. Now I'll possibly a little bit later to show you guys how it drives.
As these events are all about exciting the fans, it's important you put on a good show. Overtake is all about passing the dedicated event cars as quickly as you can. Each pass is worth a chunk of points, but you'll get more points the faster you can get from one car to the next. Remember, keep one eye on the road and the other on the track.
This is one event that has a specialty car for it. I mean, you can use a car for other events, but like the race I just did, you need a race with a certain car. So I think that's fair enough. This event doesn't really suit my driving too much because I'm a bit of a brutal driver. Like I'll hit other cars, I'll bump these cars out of the way. As you see by the timer at the top, the quicker you overtake people, the quicker the timer gets up. But if you get a collision, if you hit anything, even a wall just like that, it goes back down to 100 points. It's probably where I lose a lot of my points because I'm constantly hitting things. I'm not used to this, the way this car drives. As I said before, this car drives very differently to the cars I like driving, such as the Sylvia, the Fairlady. A bit of lag going on, that's always nice.
Okay, he's up on the aggression. Well, those cars aren't going to be passed. Well done.
The commentator in this game is very contradicting sometimes. Be careful on the aggression. I hit a car and overtake it. It's like, well, those cars were meant to be overtaken. That sucks. Wow, I did not even see that, did I? So this car goes for a certain number of time. And he's going to try and get as many points as possible. Be the other dude.
Last lap.
Sorry, yes, it's not time limit. It's actually lap limit. So
This is a master class. Keep it up.
gonna blame that on that dude, really, personally. There we go. It's alright. God, this isn't actually my car. As you can see by the top left there, I am winning, which is always nice. Don't really know how much I'm winning by. Probably not that much.
Yes, that's outstanding.
Won by a fair bit, that's always nice.
That performance gave us plenty of exposure. Check out your newsfeed.
Okay, can't. Still gotta do a couple more of these races. I'm gonna do another face-off race, and then hopefully, either after this or another race, we'll then be able to move on to the first season of the World Series Racing. Which is kind of what the main game is about. Storylines, dude trying to track you down, start up his own World Series Racing. Kind of needs a spokesperson, really. So, as you see here, Nagata versus I have to wear some muscle car on a face-off, which makes it completely different. Is he's got, you know, he's got some more muscle on him. Literally, if he bumps into me, it's going to do a lot more damage to me. Plus, on the straights, he's got a lot more power. He's got the power. I have the turning ability though, having my Asian, Japanese car really helps on the corners. All face-offs are only one lap, start to finish. If you're in front, there you go. Alright. Pretty simple, there you go. Getting back to Japanese against Japanese.
I need to work on it.
Being able to hit each other in the face-off race doesn't normally happen. Sometimes bumps, a couple of bumps and scrapes, but nothing really serious most of the time. Until we go into some of the later races, and then it gets a little brutal. Oh, they always nearly catch up to me on that last straight, but normally come out of it pretty well.
Great race.
I lost an event?
Miami is a tough track. High-speed straights and tight technical sections can catch you off guard. Careful.
Pretty sure that's probably how you're supposed to turn that corner. Not at all sure, but you know. Oh. See. And I crashed like that. Sorry, I should have continued it, but I was kind of in the mood. So, crashes like that, if you crash too hard, that's it, game over. It tells you how much your game's been damaged by, your car's been damaged by, sorry. And then yeah, it's pretty much race over. And then you got to do a flashback or retry the race, or just quit. Really, I mean, I'm not too sure if it's possible to knock out your enemy entirely, so they crash and then they can no longer continue. Haven't quite tried that yet. Guess we'll see as we continue playing.
Their own game on your first try. Not many drivers.
I'll chuck it over 10,000. Oh, awesome. Yeah, so apparently you can get up to about 100,000 followers plus way more.
Why not have a look at your sponsor?
Yeah, then we can see. So, alright guys, thank you for checking out. Thanks for checking out this episode of Grid 2. Please check back. Check back next week. Be sure to be playing again, that's for sure.